y'all, welcome to Soulsome Foodie. Today I'll be showing you how I make this easy salmon dinner. Also going to be showing you how I make jasmine herbed rice and sauteed garlic asparagus. Stay tuned to see how flavorful and how easy it is to create this meal. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started with this super easy but so flavorful jasmine rice. Right now you see me adding 1.5 cups of water. In a quick trick, next I'm going to be adding 1.5 cups of chicken stock. Yes, I find any way I can to add more flavor. You can get these sodium free, low sodium, however you want to do it. Just make sure you add some chicken stock or vegetable stock. This is a great way to add flavor to your rice. Bring this to a boil. Alright, these are the ingredients that I add to my rice. It is onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, thyme, butter, and smoked sea salt. Okay, so I have already added all of the ingredients to this boiling water. The last thing here is me adding the sea salt. Then I'm going to give everything a really nice stir to get it well incorporated into the boiling water before adding the rice. Now I'm going to be adding 2 cups of rice. So to these 3 cups of liquid, I'm adding 2 cups of rice. I'll give that a nice stir to incorporate all the seasonings all throughout the rice. And then I'm going to cover this pot, reduce the heat down to about low in order to cook the rice. I'm going to cook the rice for about 18 minutes and I'll show you the outcome. Alright, 18 minutes have passed, and would you look at that rice? Look at how soft it looks. I wish you could smell it. It is absolutely perfect. I love this recipe for rice. What you see me doing right now is I am just stirring it a little so that I can knock off the thyme leaves away from the stems. That's pretty easily done. Just gonna keep on stirring until they all come off, and then you'll see me picking out the stems later. Alright, up next I'm gonna show you a quick and easy preparation for this asparagus. Look at how bright and beautiful it looks. Can we just pause for that? Okay, our first task here is going to be to cut off these tough and rough ends of the asparagus. Definitely not pleasant to eat, and all we need is the tender part of the asparagus. So we'll take that away before washing and cleaning it. Alright, so next up, with your cleaned and washed and trimmed asparagus, you're going to place it into some boiling water in a nice saucepan. I boil my asparagus for about 3 minutes just to break it down, make it a little bit more tender, and then I'll show you the trick I use after this. Okay, 3 minutes have passed, and as you can see, there is a nice boil on this asparagus right now. It has gotten a lot more tender, and from this point before the saute, what I like to do is take the asparagus directly from the boiling water and place it into this ice bath. And what this does is it shocks the asparagus, meaning that it stops the cooking, it maintains the bright color, and it gets it perfectly ready for a quick saute. Alright, minced garlic, cracked black pepper, sea salt, and lemon juice are the easy, simple ingredients that I like to use for sauté. As you can see here, I have added some olive oil into the pan. Along with the minced garlic, I'm going to just stir this around and cook it until the garlic just starts to begin to turn a little bit brown. That way we have some nice garlic oil to put the asparagus into. I'm going to place all the asparagus into the pan. Now you see me adding the black pepper. I'll be adding the sea salt next, and then I'm going to squeeze a good amount of lemon juice on top before mixing everything together and continuing to saute for about 2 more minutes, and this will be perfectly done sauteed garlic asparagus. Alright, now let's get to this pan-seared salmon. Right here I have a beautiful fillet of salmon and all of the ingredients I'll be using to create a quick marinade for it. So I have some parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, cracked black pepper, some sea salt. I also have some toasted sesame oil. Of course you can use any oil that you'd like. I just like the flavor that this has. And then lastly, I have some low sodium soy sauce. I'm going to place all of these ingredients on top. I'm going to pat the dry ingredients into the salmon, then place it into a bowl before I add these wet ingredients, which is the oil and the soy sauce. Then I'm going to marinate it for about 10 minutes at least, anywhere up to 30 minutes. Alright, as you can see, I have added some olive oil to a pan. I'm going to go ahead and spread that around and get that nicely heated through. Before I place my salmon, I'm going to put it skin side down and cook it for about 4 minutes. Alright, just brought you in for a closer look. It is cooking. I like to cook it on about medium to medium low heat. I don't like to cook it too fast because I like my salmon cooked all the way through. So you'll see that there is a sizzle, and here I am flipping it. I'm going to give you a quick peek at that beautiful sear on that side. And then I'm going to flip it over and cook it for 4 additional minutes. You can feel free to press down to make sure it's getting a nice sear and even access to the heat. So here I am flipping it again. I wanted to make sure to give a good visual of what each side is looking like. I also like to cook the sides of my salmon, so I'll just balance it up on one side, hold it there for about a minute, and then do the same thing for the other side again to just get it cooked all the way through. Alright, so next I thought I would bring you all in for a little bit of the plating process, which happens to be one of my favorite aspects of cooking. So first you'll see me place my rice mound here on the plate. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? The rice is super fluffy, so it's not going to stay up in this mound. You'll see that it starts to fall slowly. But anyway, next is this hot and steamy asparagus. That's going to be what I place my pan-seared salmon on top of. So I'm just getting that on the plate right now. And in comes the salmon. Put that right there, place it right on top. You can see how nice everything looks. You can tell everything is super seasoned, my favorite part of the process. I just want to take a moment to thank you all so much for watching and supporting this channel. Please try these recipes and let me know if you do. Feel free to like and comment and share and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you all back soon. Take care.